Hey there, everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays 9 Kings. We are going to dive back in multiplayer. We're not going to play the King of Blood. I believe that I want to try Progress, see if we can have some fun here with their new invaders. I may not, I don't know. But we're going to find out today. I haven't looked at these missions in like forever, man. Earthworker, broken concabulator. I should be able to do that. You would think, in theory. And yet, I feel like that one has been around forever. I don't know. Let's see what our new unlock is. Come on. I love it. Keeping it. 100%. Okay, we'll probably never hear it, but it's pretty great nonetheless. Okay, so if we're gonna play as Progress, and we want to try to stick with well, yeah, converters have more attack speed. That one's pretty good. Man, I wish it was something that gave them like more than just concabulators, but I understand why there isn't. Do I want to keep it? I think the only question is, do I want to keep the Ranger one or not? I think I'm going to switch that out with Admiral. I'm not sure Admiral's good, but it's what I want to try. So I'll try to have some fun on it, with it. Okay, we need to get back to the King, because as long as we're not at King, our enemies are stronger, or weaker, way weaker. I can talk. So that's something I got to be aware of. I want to give reinforced for the rats. I know it's not good. All right? And people out here, they have a problem with me making plays that I know aren't good. I get it, but I'm sorry, I was looking at the two different sized motherships and I was like, what is going on? You had like a babby and the grown-up mothership. It was pretty great. Can I have a converter? Thank you. Okay, that's what I need. We will throw down the converter before we do any overhauling, of course. Very cool, very cool. Okay, now we can steal their troops, which is pretty strong, needless to say. All right. Now, of course, I understand some of the things I said while playing as the King of Blood led to some controversy, and that's fine. I kind of want to give that poison vial to the executioners. I don't think it's good either. Again, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if my brain is saying that because... Ooh, that's really good. I don't know if my brain is saying that because it is frustrating. I don't think it is. I think I'm just saying it because my brain's on autopilot, and that's the phrase that it's using. I think everybody's brain does that occasionally. You lock into a phrase that you like, and you use it, even if it's not like 100% appropriate to what you're using it for. I feel like Demon Altar could work pretty well here. I kind of want to do the concabulator strat first, though. I think I want to do that first. Okay. We should start stocking up the Demon Altar right away. Yeah. But it is what it is. Alright, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll pretend to address the controversy at some point. More rats per summon. They did not remove this perk. It's actually in the game. I can't believe I actually get to see it. A little bit more dramatic than I actually mean, but still. Wow, it's actually here, guys. I can get 2 rats per rat conversion now. It's great. I need something to level up this concabulator. I think we got him on damage. There we go. Give me clone. Thank you. Okay. Rock that right here. There we go. Gives me extra rat levels, which gives me extra rats. Is that the best thing in the world? Not really, but that's okay. Thank goodness for a mothership here doing a little bit of extra for us, but I think they're going to beat us this time around. Which is kind of a wash, because I still get a progress card out of it. You know what I mean? Alright. I will stand by, yeah, I'm gonna reroll and get this concabulator leveled up. I will stand by the idea that I still think the King of Blood even with all the changes made, is not very well suited for the meta of multiplayer. Because the King of Blood, they have multiple very weak units, and then they have not very... I do... Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Oh, I was hoping for magic. I was hoping for earthworks. I could do one reroll. Adrenaline doesn't help us. I'm gonna do it. I'll take offering. Of course I'll take offering. Offering's great. Hey, rewind. Okay, this works. Rewind this. Bam. Throw down... Ooh, do I throw down a concabulator and offer it again? Yeah, I do. Okay. Clone. In this economy, huh? Couldn't clone and upgrade the replicator and then sacrifice the sacrifice card for some stats. And then let's go ahead and upgrade this converter before I forget, because I will forget. And then swords to the executioners is usually a good play. All right, I mean, we got a relatively solid group here. I'm not going to pretend they're amazing, but they're relatively solid. Now, does their base do far more damage than ours? I think so. I think their base is stronger. Which is too bad. It's going to be a little close, but they're going to outdamage me. Okay, that's fine. Make it a little bit farther. You know, the... Let's give me the rats for now. Okay. We'll level this up to level up the rats, too. And you, of course, give me another demon. Which might be good someday. It might not, but it might be. You never know. I don't know if we have enough years to make it good, but we might. Oh, right, they could shoot. It's all right, they could just shoot me. I was like, why aren't they walking towards my base? Because this isn't single player anymore, you dork. All right, I'm banking a lot on the idea that these 3 cards are going to like be a massive game changer for me, and it might not be. In which case, we're gonna lose. But it is what it is. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one. It's fine. I mean, we're gonna lose this particular fight, and we're probably gonna lose the battle. Is what I'm saying. Ooh, that one was really close, though. I'm actually surprised with how close that was. Okay, so that's what, 6 cards? Yeah. I only got 1 extra concabulator. That sucks. Okay. Well, now I can put things down here. I'm thinking defender with reinforce could be good. Let's put a converter here. I was gonna say overhaul it, but actually no, I don't want to overhaul it. I want to overhaul this. Give you more level ups just across the board. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, we're done. That's okay. I was about to hit escape and do quick restart. That's the wrong game mode, Thet. You even playing this game? Have you played Nine Kings before, dude? Like ever in your life? Because you're acting like you haven't. All right, I'm not gonna. No, I still want to play it. Kind of wish we had started with a converter last time, but it's okay. We still don't start with a converter. In fact, this hand is worse in most ways. Okay. Thanks. Okay, at least we got that leveled up. We got the recycler there and ready. It is what it is. Actually, losing the first one's not bad because we get the shield. So this is fine. Well, no, we're still gonna lose. Yeah, they do enough damage. They should. Cool. Shield, and we get a free... Yes, this is good. Except for the part where we can't get the converter without 500 rerolls. That part's bad. That part's pretty awful, I'm not gonna lie. That's the irony. I want to use all the stuff, specifically the stuff, for the most part, that the great deck rework brings to multiplayer, but it's proving to be a little tough. I should have grabbed overhaul. That was my mistake. That's one thing that I do admit I do a lot, is I act and then I think. Which is probably partially a result of the fact that this isn't real life. It's a video game, and therefore I don't give it the same amount of attention as I do real. Wow, we actually won that one. That was very close. I don't give it the same amount of attention that I give to like a real life scenario. Okay, get this out of here finally. There we go. Because like, you know, when I'm doing actual work, like the stuff that makes adjustments to my paycheck, that was also incredibly close. I don't know if this is the right play, but I kind of want to do it because I want to throw the defender over here and then reinforce them and then throw a bunch of cards away. It's only level 2, but this is still a lot of pluses. 42 health. All right. I mean, it's something. The mothership also gets stronger and it gets more health. So this might have been great. Might not have been. Yeah, it's proven not to be enough. That's okay. Wait. Mothership damage is higher. That's making a difference. Come on now. Making a surprising difference, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's the way that I tend to play a lot of games casually. I don't play all games I do. That's a lie. I play almost every game I play casually. Including this one. I still can't believe we won against them last time, so we'll see. Part of it, look at this ghost. This one dude. He's like, no, I need to go get the other guy. Bless him, because that's what I needed. I really want to upgrade these defenders. I need to upgrade them. Give me clone, give me another, yeah, and give me shields as well. Let's upgrade these defenders, and then you know what? Give them 9 more troops. That was actually pretty good. All right, that actually did a lot for me, I think. I mean, look, we still have defenders here. They're getting the health back. They're not dying, at least not immediately. We might have a solid defender strat going. Oh my goodness. And all it took was like 40 nerfs to our enemies. Like meta nerfs. Alright, this is doing a thing. I don't know if it's crazy, but it's doing a thing. Alright, there goes all the defenders, which is not surprising. I would expect the King of Progress to have a good anti-defender strat because of how it works. Okay, they're on level 2. Let's get them level 3. That's more health. Illuminism. Ooh. Part of me wants to throw the demon altar there, but part of me knows. I gotta try to take advantage of one of them. Do I throw the defender here or a demon altar here? I think I throw the demon altar here. That levels up the rats too. I don't know. I don't feel super great about either of those options, but I felt like that was the better of the options. Just realized this King of Spells over here, his name is Ick. I find that entertaining. All right, knock him out, please. Also, I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna call someone out because I don't know your name and I don't want to bother to check. But someone did point out a part of the previous video. Actually, no. They can both get health though. Nah, give it to the mothership. Someone pointed out. They vaguely pointed out a misplay in the last one, and I think I know which one they were talking about. But I did ask for clarification. And I'm not saying, it's been less than 24 hours. This is not business time. We're not doing open heart surgery over here. We're not saving lives. But you could just let me know that, that's... If you want me to play better, one of the ways to help make that happen is to just point out the silly things. Point out the misplays. I do read those. And even though I don't respond to all of them, I do read them and I go, that makes sense. I should probably make that change. Or, nah. Usually it's the former. Unless I have a strong reason to believe, nah. All right. This is going to be good. Orchard, not so much. Let's give it a temp. No, I need the extra health. Okay, now I just need to get whatever I can to try to level up defenders as much as possible. That's my primary play now. I should really reroll and stop fighting the King of Blood because, oh my goodness. Unless, never mind, actually, we do plenty of damage. Wow. Our mothership is stronger than I remembered. I want to fight Ick. I got the Ick now, guys. Oblation is great. I mean, yeah, it's being pretty strong. I'll give it credit for that. They are faster than I thought they would be. Okay. What do you got going on over there? Because that looks fun. I have treasure chests to grab, don't I? Yes, I do. Give me a defender. Thank you. What do you got going? Why are these guys so fast? Oh, that's right. I always forget the beacon now gives movement speed. And by always forget, I mean... I forget. It's actually like a very powerful buff to it, you know? You can't pretend it's not. Yeah, we're gonna defeat the King of Nature for sure. We should probably scope out our enemies if we want to, you know, get some points back, which I kind of do. I feel like that'd be a good move. You know, try to play the game successfully. Wild concept, I know. This is going to take 400 years, and it's primarily because of these two forests over here. I really would think that this demon altar is going to be borderline useless in all game modes, unless there is a way for it to give you more demons. I think what would be an interesting thing would be if it kind of worked similarly to the mercenaries mechanic, where, except instead of where you're getting more demons based on your gold, you get demons as a certain number of troops on the battlefield, friendly or enemy, dies. So like every time, I'm just gonna throw a number out there, 50 enemies or 50 troops die, friendly or enemy, a demon gets summoned. So that still encourages, let's go back to the King of Time. How stacked are you? That's pretty stacked. I don't like it. How stacked are you? How strong is this? Whew, pretty strong. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll. What about nothing? That should be beatable. Let's go up against nothing. Yes, level up the forest, please. I do need to do that. I think something like that allows you to get more demons on the battlefield. Because right now, like, there's... Okay, it always starts with 1 per level. Keep that mechanic. But then there are 90-something troops on the battlefield right now. Oh, actually, there's about 150. So that would be, assuming they all died, all the current troops, 3 more demons that would get summoned. I think that would be a huge mechanic. Personally. I could be wrong. I very well might be. Ooh, Gigantified. Get double health on these defenders. I feel like that's the play I want. I'm literally vibing by feels. I should have rerolled this, but it worked. No, it didn't work out. But it almost worked out, which is still pretty darn good. I need level ups. The Concabulator is one way to get them if I can level it up all the way. Or I could end up getting something to get rid of the Concabulator. Either one would work. I think we can beat the King of Nothing. We're going to find out. So far, so good. Again, the fact that the converter can convert 4 rats at a time is, or 4 enemies, is great, because then we're just instantly losing paladins. Which still seems incredibly powerful, but, you know, it is what it is. We could really use more damage on the mothership. I'm thinking. That's where I'm leaning right now. Mothership is a little weak. That's okay. Ooh. I now wish I had gotten a farm over there. I don't want to farm on the rats. I want to grab it, though. Reroll for the level up for the defender. The forest is level 2. The recycler's also only level 2. Let's... All right, we're one coin away. That's okay. Do this, and then dip the orchard card for more stats. Okay, that gets the defenders to 792 health. That is better. I should really get rid of the rats, shouldn't I? That's how I'm feeling right now. Is like I should get rid of the rats. They're like incredibly weak. I do like the reinforced stacks on the defenders. I think they're working out pretty well. Someone also mentioned in a comment in a previous video that we should try defenders with poison thorn. I want to say I tried that somewhere in the 200 plus videos, but I haven't tried it recently, especially with the new reinforced mechanic. I think it could be incredibly powerful. The problem I run into though is this problem right here. It'll work even better in single player because then when the enemies die, it's actually over, which would be nice. But in multiplayer, you get this issue right here where you get 200 years to take down an enemy base. But that's okay. That's okay, I got time. I kind of want to just overhaul it. It's the lazy way out. But it does get me the health that I want on the mothership, which is a good thing. Okay. Well, everything said the paladins are dead, and the only thing that can kill the paladins quickly is the converter because they have a ton of health. Like every 4 paladins it kills, it does like an extra 8,000 damage or something like that. So, I mean, I could just look up how much health they have. There you go, 2,300. So, about 8,000, about 9,000 really. Wasn't bad for back in a napkin math, you know? I didn't even have a napkin with me. So, 158,000 damage from the castle, and it still couldn't kill my bro. Ooh, yeah. That's not great, but it kind of is. But there are better, you know, screw it. But there are, I was gonna say, but there are better things I could play. But you know what? This is pointless, but whatever. I'm playing it anyway. Okay, now I just have a bunch of broken things in my hand. Okay, so what'd you end up at? You're gonna get another boost, of course, but yeah, there's still a little. 1,000 health. Okay, 1,500. All right, that's better. It's good enough for a victory here. I noticed this particular. I don't know they have a level 4 converter as well. Never mind. The rats die instantly. I didn't realize this. Can the spire heal the base? For some reason, that never occurred to me until now. But if the spire can heal the base, imagine what that does for potential turtle strats. Imagine if you could have a strat where your troops are weak and they always die, but your base is what is this? Nearly impossible to kill. I kind of really like that idea. Okay, if I get a beacon, I'm probably going to want to replace something with it. I'm going to overhaul this cemetery to get more level ups for the defenders and or the rats. Okay, I would have rather them all go to the defenders, but that's okay. At least a couple of them went to the couple of them went to the defenders. A lot of them went to the rats, and that's fine. That's fine. Overinvest is amazing, so I'm going to take it. Where's the other treasure chest? Right here. Let our defender level up. I kind of want to get rid of these. I also kind of want to use overinvest. I kind of want to overinvest in the mothership. I think I'm going to do that. Overinvest in the mothership. Defender gets the level up, of course. That gets the defender 4,000 health. 2 steel coats on those soldiers now. All right, 3 on the paladins. Numbers are still looking good. We have 58 total defenders, and there are 56 units on the battlefield. So, I think they're holding out just fine. So far, not bad. And we can hit a little bit stronger. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So far, I am seeing a successful strategy here at play. I'm thinking you're almost definitely going to win. You're probably going to win. You're probably going to win. Some 4th, 5th place, something like that. Oh, right. I can kill one. Forgot about that mechanic. Our defenders might be able to nullify them. Our defenders won't be able to nullify this. So the safest bet is Bowski. Sorry, Bowski. You weren't big enough. Just put the beacon here. I mean, giving movement speed to the defenders isn't that crazy. Ooh, but giving it to the mothership would be good. My thought was give it to the converter to convert more. Hey, I'm going to give it to the converter. I think the converter converting more is arguably a stronger play because infinite damage. And we can wait. Well, in most cases, we could wait for the mothership to kill the base. Ironically, that would work least well. I was gonna say against the Progress Rebellion, but then again, their mothership is also going to have the same issue where it only does a certain amount of damage. So I think we'd be fine either way. Good lord, those guys are some healthy paladins. They got a lot going for them. And by a lot, I mean mainly health. But they also have, is that 2 oblation? Wait, what the hell is that? What? Hold the phone. What does that mean? Oh, you know what? That's probably the ID for vampirism. So these paladins have 2 stacks of vampirism, even though that's no longer a thing. You know what? Precision also is no longer a thing. Yeah, multiplayer hasn't caught up with the new update yet. That doesn't mean anything. I just think that's funny. I should have re-rolled that one, obviously, but hey, it is what it is. Shrine. That is a game changer. And unfortunately, it's way too late to change the game. But Shrine is absolutely a game changer. Alright, now my defenders are very hard to kill. We're still going to lose to Ick, so we just have to make it to year 33. I'm considering mortgage. Honestly, I think the best thing to mortgage would be the recycler. Because I do have 2 things to throw away. But what are the chances I'm actually going to throw them away? I mean, good, because I'll throw them away at the end, but maybe I get rid of these first. No! I messed up. My fault. Like I said, I act and then I think. It is a constant. It is a constant, I think. I'll just leave it at that. You know what? That's a wash. I'll take it. I think we could have gotten better if we'd gotten to year 33. But I goofed up. It happens. You know what? I'm going to play one more. Usually these are only about 30 minutes, but that's okay. I want to do one more. I do want to make it to year 33. Ooh, starting with Defenders Converters. That's interesting. I like this. Okay. And I get to start with 3 concabs and an overhaul. That was an incredibly strong start. Interesting. You know, someone pointed out that year 1 misplays can, of course, cause you to perform poorly, which, yeah, I agree with, of course. But that's also a tacit admission that you can lose at year 1 if you don't get the right cards. Which we all know this is an RNG based game. So that's probably not a huge surprise to anyone. But I just thought it was interesting. Because if one is true, then the other also is true. If bad plays in year 1 can cause you to not be able to win, make it impossible, so can bad cards. Because if you get a bad enough hand, you probably can't make any plays. Which also nerfs any kings that don't have good perks that allow them to have extra cards. So I I don't know. I'm just pointing that out. I kind of want to get a second converter over here. Clone. Ooh. Oh, well, I'll get more converters. That's what I want. All right. This one's already fully leveled, too. Okay. Just turn enemies into rats. That could be a play for sure. I think getting the early blacksmith on this mothership is going to be helpful. They do a little bit more damage than me. Ooh, that was close, but we got it. Beacon. Beacon on the mothership. Ooh, nah, this side. I was like, do I want faster defenders? No, I want faster converter. We've already talked about this. We literally already talked about this. All right, we know which one would be better. Now I have the double play on actually on both that converter and on the mothership. With both blacksmith and beacon. All right. This feels very strong so far. Yes, because being able to have level infinite defenders would be amazing, and you can't pretend it wouldn't be. It just would, and you have to deal with it, because it's the reality of the situation. How strong is yours? 7.8? 11.2? So, we're fine. Actually, they still haven't taken out all of our defenders, so we're definitely fine. Alright, cool. You're not even going to make it to my wooden platform, bro. Which, by the way, why do we have a wooden scaffolding platform under us? Why was that the play? I want to play the rats just to oof the rats. Then I got a concabulator to oof, too. So I'm going to take that, actually. Let's go ahead and throw the concabulator down. And we'll prepare to oof it. All right. Yeah, these first, like, 10 or so years are going to be slow going. We'll make it work, though. Now, if we can make it to the rainbow and get a shrine again. Oh, they're a little bit faster on their attacks. Ooh. Nice and spicy. Well, I'm having fun with it. Let's go. Okay, get that level up. Use that card before it becomes a useless part of the pool, you know? I'm gonna grab the defender this time. Okay, I'm gonna grab a defender this time. And then give me the lab rat. The lab rat just so I can play other cards. Okay, defender. So then overhaul now, because I will forget. Now do I do defender or reinforce? I'm gonna do reinforce first. And then I'll throw down more defenders. Okay, we should be solid against the rebellion still. Which is good, because that gives us more cards to play. We're gonna make it to the clone year, which will give us more converters, of course. One of these this converter already has 0.5, which is great. It's nice that the blacksmith leveled up. I would love to level the beacon in the same way. Go mothership this time. Let's get this thing leveled up. It does need more health. I should have rerolled that one. Ooh, that was actually interesting. Is it attacking fast enough for us to win? It is. Ooh, a nice crit too. That was luck. Okay, I want to level up this beacon. Okay, I want more attack and movement speed, mainly attack speed. Okay, give me another beacon. And I'm gonna get a clone, so I'm gonna get extra cards. This would be a great year to get that beacon. Okay, good. Yes! Ooh, a vault would have been good too, though. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. All right, I don't need all of this blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't take it. I mean, obviously I should take it. It's good. If I threw a lab rat here and a defender, it would actually work out, but no. Let's get a level 3 blacksmith down here for now. We're probably going to concabulate it later. I kind of want to dip the rats, but at the same time, it's something that I can kill later, you know? Same thing with the converter. Just fill it up. Fill it up, oof it later. Okay? Okay, we did better that time. We did better. I need to oof cards, bro. I need to oof cards, bro. I need to oof cards, bro. Oh my god. I leveled up this converter all the way, which is nice, I guess. Oh, mercy. We are low on troops, but now they are too. Okay. Is our base better than their base? They have more health. We have more attack speed. So we're good. I was gonna say I could get rid of this converter, but now it's converting way more troops. Rambo? Really? Ultra gravity. Let's see if that does enough for us. The fact that we're upping its attack speed is going to make a big difference. Well, and its movement speed. The beacon in general is going to make a huge difference. Give me this vault. It's short-term money. Long-term gains, right? Movement speed is 4.6. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these orbiters. 834 health? When did that happen? What the hell? That's hilarious. All right. Obviously, there have been some meta changes that I have not been keeping up with. You play single player for 1 week, and the meta just completely changes, apparently. That doesn't mean I'm not having fun, though. That's the thing. When I get to see interesting things, I don't mind losing. All right. I'm not gonna stop at going all the way down to Duke difficulty, okay? And then that was interesting. I'm actually kind of curious about some of those upgrades, but anyway, a recycler in the middle because I'll eventually throw away some stuff, I should say. Anyway, we should probably move away from converters because I feel like as of right now, unless we're going up against the King of Time to get regression strategies going, it doesn't look like they scale fast enough compared to how some of the enemies scale, which is bad. I say that, now I'm like very tempted to throw another converter right here and just keep going with the converter strat. It's a fun strat, and that's why I'm magnetized towards it. You know what I mean? I'm magnetized towards fun, as opposed to doing the same strat that everyone else does. But the thing is, the same strat that everyone else does is what wins. So I get it. I want to level you up all the way. I kind of wanted to consider getting a camp, but it's okay. I don't want Zenith. Yeah, I'll take peacetime. Why not? Double or several more health here. If I can get a defender here, we could probably turn that into something good. So honestly, if we lose this one, it would be a chance to get a defender there. And that I think would be the better play. All right. See, I don't know. I really think playing multiplayer just for playing single player just for a week completely warped my vision of multiplayer, because I think I still have a single player mindset, which is part of the problem. Which honestly, I'm surprised nobody called out in the previous video for King of Blood, because I think that would have been the right thing to call out. Hey, you're still playing like a single player, you know that? Ooh. I've been told to try this strat. Conscription, though. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. I think that might be the problem. Because a multiplayer mindset in pretty much all games is a little bit different than a single player mindset, because AI works a little bit differently. But in Nine Kings specifically, multiplayer and single player function differently. You don't do this base mechanic in single player. And in single player, they don't attack your base does not have HP either. It's just a rush to see who gets to the base first. Man, that was sad. So it's a fundamentally different game, is what I'm trying to get at. We were way stronger in the last run, which is unfortunate, because it probably means we're toasted. It is what it is at this point. I still wish, I think I mentioned this previously, I still wish there was a, I don't want to fight you right now. I still wish there was a concede button. Like, at least to concede this fight. You could forfeit the current, I guess you could do that, yeah. I guess I just kind of wish it was right here. There's like some empty real estate right here. And it would be nice to have that button there. I feel like, I could be wrong. I probably am. Big part of me says overhaul would be better, but I don't think I have the things I'd want to level up for it. I kind of want to do the mothership. I feel like focusing on the defenders as much as I have has also been a downfall, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's too late. I already feel like doing it. Actually, yeah. A bunch of defenders with 48 health is nothing. They're not going to stand much of a chance. I say that, and now they survived, and we're going to make it, and the executioners are actually going to get to attack, too. So, maybe I should shut up. Yeah, see, it's healing. 3.5. I have to try that strat out at some point. That is brilliant. Huh. I really like it. Now the question is, do I want swords or shields? I got shield, but do I reroll for sword? Shield obviously means stronger defenders. Sword would mean executioners and mothership that can do more damage, though. I'm gonna reroll and regret it. I did get swords eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. All right, convert some of them. This is why I wanted swords, though, because if you guys can get up there and just do 1 or 2 volleys, it's over. That's huge. Take a blacksmith up here. Peacetime means more health for the defenders. That could be a game changer. Okay, I do that. Now I want to get something down for overhauling, and I want to do that strat. We're dead. Wait, are we? We're dead. No, we're not. The base keeps chasing. We're probably still dead, but that was hilarious. I love that. Yeah, theirs does more damage than ours. They have a beacon, so of course it does. Still, that was great. That was fun. Funny, that's what I meant. Throw converter somewhere. Okay. So now these rats have 54 health. Hot my dog. Who are we fighting? You? I mean, we beat you last time. We might be able to beat you again. We're gonna find out. Either way, I think the title of this one's gonna be I'm the King of Rank Down. We'll see, we'll see. If I win this particular one, I might not call it that. But there's a real chance that I'm gonna title this video The King of Rank Down. If I did, make sure to let me know. All right. I mean, I like the idea of camp, but I don't think I can make it work. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's that defeatist attitude. Not even defeatist. It's this weird attitude I'm having. We're like, I'm not gonna be able to win. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what my brain is doing, man. I don't know. Maybe I got psyched out by the comments. That's right. I'm making it your fault. Mainly to see if you can identify what's a joke and what's not. Good luck. All right, I hope you can, but, you know, you can hope in one hand, right? Okay, we're either going to lose this time or we're not. That's kind of how video games work. But the steel coat might have made enough of a difference. We'll see. I don't think we do enough damage. I think that's the main problem. We do this time, though. Do we have any defenders left? No. Which means that our... I mean, the arrow only hits one enemy at a time. So we might... 200 damage per hit? Oh, we're dead. Probably. Serious question. What determines how much health the banner has? Is it a sum of all the troops? Because if so, I already didn't like it, but I really don't like it now. I'm going to do the same play one more time. And you're not going to stop me. That was a long load. That was a very long load. I'm thinking. I don't like the lab rats. I never liked the lab rats. I don't think they're good enough. I think the converter is obviously better because of the way they function. Okay, do that. Do an overhaul. That went straight to the executioners. Okay, that's fine. Executioners are good because you get a lot of troops. That was a lot of infinity hits. I mean, it does have a small AoE, so, you know, I'm not surprised by that, but still. I'll give him a stack of static. Why not? At this point, we'll just try some different things. We'll just have fun with it. See, my other opponent is the King of Nature. How do I feel about that? Chat, how do I feel about that? Tell me, please. Double damage. Right there on the Executioners. That was not right there on the Executioners. That's actually where I was going to put the Defenders over here. So that's actually the worst place that could have ended up. I could get a Migrate card, a Migration card, and move the Defender or the Executioners to the center temporarily. That could work. I'm just trying to think, how do I make that work for me? Okay, give me the offering, throw the lab rat down somewhere, and we'll offer it next turn. That'll make a good difference, probably. Or it won't. I don't know. Kind of want to do reinforce on the Executioners instead, because at least the Executioners can do damage. You know? That makes a big diff. Everything gains 1 level or overwork. Or supplies. No, I have a really good hand. I don't want to give it up. Yeah. Okay, throw this down. Forest. No, if I throw it in the middle, yes. But then I won't be able to get the damage on the Executioners. Doing it. Whoa, actually, no. I kind of want to keep overinvest, but let's rewind now. Okay, yeah. Earthworks. I always sound shocked when I get Earthworks. Do you notice that? Does anyone else notice that? I get Earthworks, I'm like, Earthworks? What? How dare I get that card? Every time. It makes 0 sense. Okay, I kind of want to regress the forest so I could stack it more and more. But now we can get help. It's probably a good thing. Defenders on the King of Spells, huh? That's an interesting play. I don't hate it. Okay. Let's level up the forest again. Okay, get that health up. That's a big thing for the defenders. Giving them health. Alright, from you, I would like some of my troops to actually make it to the end and shoot. Thank you. They didn't all make it, but some of them did. Cool. I want... Reinforces the play, but... I don't know if that's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, they're still a little too weak. I'm not surprised. I kind of hate the mothership now. I used to love the damage it could do, but now I'm like, it does not feel like it does enough. I could clone something and overhaul it. Or I can reroll and hope to get offering. Or something else. Swords, shields. Swords on the executioners would be great. Shields. And another stack of reinforce. Ooh, procreate. That's pretty good too. Actually, I'll take procreate. Okay. Level you down, level you up. Again, that gets the stacking. It gets more stacking faster. Oh, the defenders have steel coat. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen there. I would like a library next to my defenders, if I can get it. Because that would allow them to stack more reinforce. Fine, I'll take the Spire, actually. That's not terrible. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's not terrible. Yeah, the defenders still don't have enough health. It's fine. They're trying, but they just don't have enough. I gotta level them up. I gotta quit dinking around and actually level up these defenders. If I want them to have enough health to actually last for, you know, a round or two. There we go. That was a pretty good slaughter. Alright. Very cool, very cool. Okay. We'll take on Zerbis. Again, single player mindset. And you're probably thinking, how does that represent the single player mindset? If I were playing a multiplayer mindset, I would have checked on both enemies first. Okay. Next time, I'm gonna play with more of a multiplayer mindset. All right. I'm gonna fix what I am breaking this time. Beacon is really good. I had to take it. All right. We're up to 125 health. Okay, okay. And the executioners are getting health too. That's actually a pretty good deal. And the mothership is getting health too, which is also a pretty good deal. Trash cards would allow us to play more things, but that's all it does for us. Man, I don't think that's enough. Get this stacking more. Executioners need to get up there so they can actually attack the enemy. Whereas the mothership needs more attack speed. And movement would be helpful too. Alright, I can't have this many mothership cards. I gotta use them. That's why it keeps giving them to me. I know that. But I mean, I gotta start using them. Alright, at this rate, if we go all the way back down to peasant rank, we might be able to win a game or two. At the rate that I'm seeing. The 9th Doctor. I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight the Doctor. I'm sorry. This is just the decision I've made. There it is. I was gonna say, I can't see the chest. It's there. Yeah, there it is. I need to level you up. Give me procreate here. Give me more defenders. Okay. Each extra defender is an extra 159 health. 8 damage. Thank goodness it's not enough. I do like me some overinvest. Simple as. Alright. Yeah, let the mothership get up there and oof as many of them as possible. Is it a combined amount of health for all the warlords? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I think it is. But I can't prove it because I can't prove anything. Oh yeah, we don't do nearly enough damage. Let's see. It also really, really, really pigeonholes the strat for, Actually, if I got the scapegoat, I could overhaul it. Okay, that was 3 level ups. 1 to the Spire, 1 to the Defenders. Alright. Their mothership is way stronger. Okay. That's where they focused. It is what it is. You know, I never did get that library. I still want it. Like, I really want it. Okay, I don't think any of their troops are strong enough. Yeah. And this, well, this dispenser does keep getting stronger. It's not strong enough. Shrine, yes. Okay. Shrine here. Reroll this. Trying to think if I should reroll again or if I should just overinvest in something and then go. I'm just gonna overinvest and go. We got some lives left. They have 500 troops. Most of them die instantly, so, you know, it's not that bad, but still. All right, yeah. Investing in the mothership did a good amount. 9 projectiles, that's pretty good. Huh. That's actually pretty good. Get this mothership leveled up the rest of the way, dude. It's got the speed. Wait, they only have... That's interesting. I need to take a look at that. No. Kind of. I will go with gunpowder for bigger circles. Okay, oh, I was gonna say, where'd you get the 8 troops from? You got it from the converter. Gotcha. Okay, that's neat. I like this. I like that a lot. Or at least a bit. I think it's interesting. Alright. Yeah. I just realized we took out 2 enemies, or 3 enemies now. When did that happen? I lost track. Let's see, how stacked are you? I mean, you're actually fairly stacked, but... Wait, that's paladins. I thought those were warpers. What? I kind of want to fight you just because that's novel. Or at least it feels novel. It might not be. That was probably a bad play. The overinvest. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't. Looks like we got enough damage to defeat you, though. So that's good. The reason why that was probably a bad play is because I would really like to reroll right now. And I can't. Mothership's fully leveled, so that's pointless, but that's okay. Getting stronger defenders is a good thing, but I don't think we can beat them. Yeah. And unfortunately, we can't reroll against them. We could reroll now against someone. Part of me wants to get rid of this spire. Okay, that's more level ups for the defenders, which is a big deal. I think we just need to reroll away from the King of Progress. I think that would be our healthiest play. All right. Can you rewind? I could reroll once, but honestly, just get rid of someone. It still gives us points. Still gets us a little bit farther ahead. Keep leveling up that defender. 9,000 health, that's pretty good. They actually survived. Yeah, we're good now. Against you, at least. Okay, that's great. Take camp, I guess. Reroll this. Throw camp here. Did its effects go off? I couldn't tell. I have to think it did. It's gonna make us fight the king. I get the feeling. The King of Progress. I knew it! We lose because of video games. Oh, and it didn't go on to the defender at all. That sucks. I feel like we got scammed out of that one. I feel like we got scammed out of that one. We could have beaten you. We could have beaten you. We could have gotten 2 higher ranks at least. Ooh, I haven't heard that one. I don't always feel like I got scammed, but that time I feel like I got scammed. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. I feel it. I didn't get an earthwork at the same time. That's why I didn't do it. It's fine. Can you stop with this? I know about this. Excuse me for one moment. Options. How do I turn off the tutorial things? Skip building pop-ups, hide battle damage, plot damage. You can't turn those off? Well, at least it didn't come on that time. Wavy wall. I'll take it. All right. Well, it's been about an hour. We didn't win once. That's okay. That's okay, because... Okay, I think I just don't like the King of Blood. I think that's what it is. It's evolving into. Like, that's what my realization is now. That's my epiphany for today. Because I didn't dislike this series of runs at all. Even though I lost every single one, I do feel like I got a little bit scammed in that last one. But I had fun throughout the whole thing. So I think I just have a bias against the King of Blood's playstyle. I think that's what it is. Now the question is, how can I get over that? You know, first you acknowledge the problem, and then you figure out how to overcome the problem. For now, we're not going to get over that, because that's going to be in this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. And if you enjoyed it, I hope you give it a like. People who are looking for, like... I'm hoping people realize at this point that I'm not trying to be a top-tier player. I'm trying to have fun. And if they're looking for top-tier plays, I hope you find them. In fact, if there is a 9 Kings Let's Player out there who puts together, who like treats this game like chess, who deliberates and thinks hard for like minutes at a time per year, maybe not every year, but you know, throughout the gameplay, find them and link them in the comments. I mean it. Like, variety is a good thing, you know? So I want y'all to get enjoyment out of whatever videos you're watching. And if you're not enjoying this because it's not the kind of plays you want to see, then find someone who does make those plays and have a good time. Again, that's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Maybe not. And if not, hope you find another video you like. Everybody owes.